Empire Levels is one of the biggest names in the business. Their True Blue series is all about accuracy, and the signature blue vials look cool too. As for the Torpedo Level, they invented this, and that's just one of a bunch of innovations in their 90-year history. We're going to their factory in Wisconsin to see how Empire makes and tests a true original.
At Empire, they know a thing or two about levels. They've been making them for almost a century.
My great-great-grandfather started the company in 1919, and he wasn't happy with the quality of the levels he was able to get to do his job, so he started making wood levels out of his garage.
A few years later, the Torpedo Level was born.
It is not always reasonable to be carrying around a 2-foot, 4-foot, 6-foot level. You want something that is this portable, easy for you to get in small spaces, as well as carry it around. So this is an example of what the Torpedo started like.
Empire's Torpedo Level has come a long way since then. It's one of their top sellers, for good reason.
The EM819 Torpedo is one of our most used levels in the market. It's got several different features. One is a top read view, where you can actually look at the vial from above. It's got a V-groove, which allows it to work on pipework, as well as a magnetic surface that allows it to stick on various metal items.
Empire makes nearly all of its levels, including the Torpedo, here at their factory in Mukwonago, Wisconsin.
Here we are with the aluminum, which is the first step for us to make an aluminum torpedo frame.
A strip of magnetic rubber is spooled onto the aluminum stock. Then it's run through the extruding machine, which punches out the 9-inch level frames. While the frames are checked for accuracy, this injection molding machine turns plastic pellets into vial surrounds.
That actually goes around the vial and helps trap it in place.
The acrylic vials are also made by injection molding.
Take molten plastic and you put it into a container that resembles the shape that you want to accomplish.
After the vials are formed, they get filled with that trademark Empire Blue fluid. By the way, you've probably noticed most levels use yellow fluid. Empire uses blue for a couple of reasons.
We did a lot of research about human beings and how they respond to different colors. Blue happens to be human beings' most favorite color.
Plus, you can see it and remember the brand.
Someone needs to be able to see from across the room that this particular torpedo is different than all the other ones you can get on the market. This is really a collaboration of art and science at its finest in a hand tool.
After the vials are filled with the blue fluid, they're sealed up. And now comes the answer to the big mystery.
We've been asked many times how the bubble gets in there, and all it is you don't fill the vial all the way up. You just create an air gap at the very top, and you have to accurately control that in order to get the vial to perform properly.
The vials get a heat treatment, and then they're checked for accuracy.
We use a camera and a computer to measure that bubble size, and then all those that do not meet what we require for the accuracy of the vial are then
They take their accuracy pretty serious at Empire.
We are dealing down into 50 millionths of an inch when we mold these parts to make sure that they're accurate.
The final step before assembly is marking the vials with the level lines.
And here we're at the assembly of the Torpedo Level, where we take the plastic components, the vials, the frame, put them together like a sandwich, sonic weld them to seal them together, and pad print them, where they then go to our packaging operation.
Finally, the Empire Torpedo Levels have to undergo some intense testing to make sure that they measure up in accuracy, durability, and readability.
All three elements need to be in every one of our layout tools in order for us to put our brand name on them.
Can't blame them. With a nearly 100-year tradition of keeping things level, Empire has a reputation to keep.
That top read window is cool. Another Empire innovation. You want to know more about Empire or any of the tools you've seen today? Just go to our website at DIYnetwork.com. We'll see you next time.